Carpet caster. Well, I skipped a couple days hunting beaver at my place, and in the meantime it had rained and the beaver had repaired the dam, and now things are more flooded than ever. So I went in, broke open a big chunk of the dam in order to get the beaver's attention, and waited. Tonight I'm going to be shooting some Northern Precision Spitzer RBT 95 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory in the Starline Brass, and shooting a TX-15 multi-purpose carbine enhanced from Lone Star Armory. The wind isn't a factor here, as you can see the only ripples on the water being created by the beaver, and it's a beautiful view with the RIX Tour T20 digital night vision scope. Now I've turned on the RIX Sleep L6, and I'm using that just for observation. Alright, here we go. While I don't have a body for confirmation, there's enough debris floating on the water to let me know that this beaver will not be a survivor. And here we go, Carpe Sus. Finally came across the hog on the next night. I'm taking this video from the gate, and I'm out here at about 250 yards from the hog, give or take about 10 yards. And I'm going to close the distance about halfway. The wind isn't a problem at this point, but I've decided I want to change reticles, and in the meantime I've also changed ammunition. I'm going to be shooting Hornady SST 123 grain bullets loaded by Druid Hill Armory in the Starline Brass. And of course the video here is through the RIX Sleep L6 thermal weapon sight. And somebody pointed out that I hadn't been zooming in very much in my recent videos with the RIX Optics, so here I am zoomed in. Here we go. And that was absolutely the most unnecessary follow-up shot I think I've ever made. It was a good shot, but both of the bullets ended up in almost the exact same place, and the exit wound was a singular large channel. Here you can see the last frame before the shot broke, and I'm essentially aiming at the same place. The hog is in a slightly different orientation, but the bullets impacted about a half-inch apart, right behind the head, and one of them went through the spine. Maybe both.
Brass Catcher by Tactical Brass Recovery.
This was a medium-sized boar coming in at 145 pounds. Continued hunting through the night, Carpe Mephitis. Didn't find any more hogs, but I'm on the property where the landowner has a problem with skunks. This one happens to be in the pasture just west of his house. And I'm at 75 yards. And we have to blur this out because the skunk exploded. So the wind was blowing towards me at this point, and usually I would consider that as wind being in my favor, but when you're shooting skunks, the wind blowing towards you is not in your favor. Due to the carnage, I had to choose my camera angle carefully for this shot. Carpe Sus, my friends.